Hey everyone. I wasn't sure about how I was going to go about doing this video, if I was going to just do it as a video, or if I was going to make a post on Facebook or on Tumblr or on Twitter, but I said to myself, like, I kind of feel like I'm obligated to do a video about this because I told myself when I started YouTube and I started doing vlogs and things like that, I want to share things about my life, whether they be good or bad. So here essentially is what's happening. It's now the first week of August. I am currently unemployed, have no money in my bank account, and at the end of this month will technically be homeless because our lease is up at this apartment. So that kind of leaves me at only one way to go. So at the end of August, I really didn't think I was going to get this much about it. At the end of August, I will be moving back into my mom's place, back in with my parents in Massachusetts. So I will no longer be a resident of the state of California. Wow, I really didn't think I was getting emotional about this. If you've known me for like a little while, you know that I've kind of been struggling with finding jobs and kind of figuring out who I am as a person, as a vlogger, as a photographer, as a social media person. Like, I've been trying to figure out who I am, and unfortunately I haven't really figured that out. And my birthday's in 12 days, and I have no idea what I want to do with my life, who I am as a person, who I am on various social media presences. And I think a lot of that is reflected in the fact of the matter that over the past year and a half I haven't had steady employment to where I felt fulfilled on a job level, on a financial level, on a personal level, and I've just kind of been floating around, as you will be, doing these like short-term jobs, and it hasn't really paid off. So I have really no other options at this point than to move back into my parents' place in Massachusetts. So I wasn't gonna like say anything until it was definite at the end of the week, but I'm like 100% positive, because unless by some miracle over the next 6 days I find a job, sign a contract for it, find a new place to live and get money to live in that place, like, none of this will change. I will be selling every piece of furniture I own, packing up everything, shipping stuff back to my parents' place, selling my car, and just moving back into their place in Massachusetts. So not really how I thought I'd be spending my 24th birthday, but life throws you a lot of curveballs. Sometimes you have to just go with the punches, and it sucks. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit and say, oh, I'm so okay with moving home, it's gonna be awesome. No, I have made awesome friends out here. I have had some amazing opportunities. I have discovered some things about myself. I don't think I've fully discovered who I am as a person. I don't think anybody really does for a while. And I'm totally grateful for the past 23 months that I've spent in California kind of figuring out who I am. And unfortunately, I haven't figured out enough to the point where I'm able to really support myself. So that's why I have to really move back. Like, if I had money and a job, I would be staying here, but unfortunately I have neither of those things. So moving back to Massachusetts is really the only thing I have left. So it sucks. Like, when I started doing YouTube videos, I promised myself if I was doing vlogs, I would be candid about how I feel and not sugarcoat things and not lie to the people who subscribe to my channel or follow me on various social medias. So I'm not gonna lie and say I'm happy about this. I'm truly devastated. I feel completely heartbroken, and I feel like a failure, and I don't want to say that, but I do. And it sucks because not 72 hours ago, like, I got to meet some of my biggest icons this week from YouTube. I got to meet Charles and Allie from the CTFXC. I got to meet Shay Carl. I got to meet Prank vs. Prank. I got to see some of my favorite YouTube musicians in concert. And so while they're at VidCon, I'm figuring out that I really don't have much left in California for me, which is ironic because VidCon is in California and it's something I wanted to do this year, but obviously it didn't happen. I didn't think I was gonna get this emotional about it, But then I realized that I don't really have much. Like, I have friends on social media, which is awesome, but like the main thing that I know I have that's like a constant for me, other than like various TV fandoms, has been YouTube. And so I thought it was only appropriate that I make this announcement on YouTube so it wouldn't seem like I'm just putting up a front when I put up a post. Like, I wanted you to see me how I really feel, because as you can see, it really is affecting me. The past like 48 hours since I've talked to my mom about moving home, I've been in this kind of bubble of shame and regret and hating myself for not doing enough, or not thinking I could do enough, or not seeing that there's enough out there for me, and defeat and failure and disappointment in myself. And it sucks. Like, it really sucks. And that's one of the good things about YouTube, is that I'm able to kind of just put my feelings and my emotions out there without having to sugarcoat anything. Like, I really didn't think I was going to get this emotional about it, but it sucks. I didn't think I'd be a college graduate at 24 and have no real career path, and unfortunately no real like career aspirations that are maintainable or obtainable at this time, and I don't really have anything left. So that's why I'm moving home. And it sucks, because I do feel like I've not only let myself down, but I've let my family down, because I haven't been good enough to support myself and like start a life for myself. And it sucks, and I don't want to feel like a burden to my family, but at the same time I know that they want to support me and they love me. It sucks, and I hate feeling this way, but I also know that if I don't know how to really explain it, but like I literally just feel like this had to happen, or else I would get nowhere else right now. And it sucks, because I know that there are going to be amazing things that happen in California while I'm gone. And like, I know people will be like, well, that's how I feel, like on a constant basis. But like, I've been living here for the past 2 years, and I've been able to do some amazing things because of my location. And now knowing that I wasn't able to maintain my location due to my shortcomings and having to move back 3,000 miles, like it's eating me away. Like, it literally is, it's not okay. Like, I have this pit in my stomach just feeling like I'm not good enough, and it sucks, and I just don't know what's next for me, and that's terrifying. Like, I was thinking about it today, and I was talking with my mom, like, I see no clear career path for me. I see no clear like life path for me right now. Like, I can't see any of that, and it's terrifying. So like, maybe going back to Massachusetts and selling everything I own pretty much and just starting over new might be good for me. Maybe it won't be, who knows. Maybe I will get back to Massachusetts, hate it after 6 months, and look for jobs in other states. I don't know. I wish I knew, and that's what sucks, is like the uncertainty of everything. I wanted to put this on YouTube, explain why I'm putting this on YouTube versus just doing it as like a text post or anything like that on any of my social media sites. YouTube has become a huge community of people being able to share their emotions and things like that, and especially after, like, I was very fortunate. I got to meet 3 of my biggest influences in YouTube this past week. And like, even today they released a trailer for Vlogmentary, which I'm putting a link to and below. Like, just watch that and you'll understand why I'm putting this on YouTube, because YouTube is a place for people to share, and it's a place for people to gain a sense of community and being able to feel like you're invited into someone's home, into someone's life. I feel like I've been trying to do that since I started social media, like really posting stuff on like Tumblr and Twitter, and did the whole vlogs and things like that. Like, I wanted to be more candid with people who were following me, because I wanted to create that amazing subscribe-y like relationship, or subscriber content creator relationship, I guess the best way to describe it. And if I didn't post something about this and I just kind of showed up on my next vlog, like, in Massachusetts and be like, oh yeah, I moved 3,000 miles across the country, haha, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Like, I would feel like I'm cheating out people who can see that it's really hard to try and figure out who you are, and sharing that on the internet has kind of been nice for me because I don't feel 100% alone when I do that. Like, I feel like there are people who want to be there for me, and I don't want to lie to people. Like, I'm honestly devastated. I feel like, I don't want to say, like, I feel like I'm less of a person, but I do, and it sucks. But I'd also just, I have so many questions in life that are right now unanswered, and I don't know if moving back to Massachusetts will answer them. I don't know if that will make more questions happen. I don't really know at this point. All I know is that, like, I have to move home so that I, like, technically won't be homeless. And I wanted to share that because I promised myself that I would share things like this, and yeah. So that's what's happening in my life. I don't know what I'll see you guys next, but maybe I'll do some videos soon. Bye.